Okay, and in this breakout room 3, we have 4 Nordic companies from our Smart City program presenting. We have 3 companies basically from the construction side, and then which was group 3 in our main session, and then 1 company from the group number 4, the others. And let's still give a couple of minutes to basically join the session before we start. But the first company presenting for us today in this breakout room 3 is Karina Solutions. Then we have Vektorio, CS control software, and then the last but not least is the FinBin, which is part of the Lehtovuori brand. Each of these companies will be presenting 3 minutes each using their slides, so we can go a little bit deeper and understand better about their solution, and then we can take a Q&A immediately after each company has presented. And Juha, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I think that we can start. So you can basically start by sharing your screen.
Can you see it?
Yes. So over to you, and 3 minutes, please.
Thank you. So as said, my name is Juha Lehtinen, representing Karina Solution, called Lehtovuori as a brand name, located in Turku in Finland. So Karina Solution was established 2012, and today, this year, we are doing something like 40 million turnover, but also using a lot of out of our turnover to the product development, meaning the software platform development. The problem we are solving is that the productivity and the utilization of the workers on the construction sites and also in marine industry is very, very low, and we try to improve that one quite a bit. The main reason that the low utilization is that people are seeking something, waiting for something like materials, tools, or transferring materials from one location to another. So with our solution, we are concentrating to the work and material planning and managing the material flows and also the reverse waste flow more efficiently, which then enables that the right materials are at the right time in the right place with the right quantity. Same time, we are bringing transparency and situation awareness to the visible all the time. Here is a little bit pictures how we are doing it. So concentrating to the planning and then to the concrete material flows, to the point of use of the construction site. And the beauty here is that you only need a smartphone and run our application on the smartphone to do that one. So no further investment needed. So the value proposition here is that we are improving the productivity of the work construction site by 20 to 30%, and same time decreasing the waste. And these numbers are verified by the project we have been doing in Finland and also together with Aalto University in Helsinki. We create the transparency and improve the quality and end user satisfaction. What we are seeking from Singapore is, of course, customers, but same time also developers and sales channel partners to develop our solution further. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Juha. All right, do we have any questions from the audience for Karina Ford? Okay, then maybe proceed then for the next company, Vektorio.
Okay. Okay, now you should see the screen. So my name is Matti Turunen. I'm Business Development Manager at Vektorio. We are looking for customers and also partners. Here are the key problem statements listed by Singapore stakeholders and our solution for those. The mission behind our product offering is to maximize the value of your existing BIM data. The key tool for collaboration is our model viewer tool. You can view and then zoom into smallest details in massive combined models that include infra models, 3D models of buildings, 2D drawings, point cloud data to illustrate the actual situation in the field, and all this on top of map data. We have a strong set of collaboration tools in the model viewer tool to enable effective cooperation between different stakeholders of the project. It works in a browser, so there are no installations needed either in desktop or mobile. It supports open and de facto standards, so data from all the main design tools can be shown in the browser on top of map. We provide integrations to the other systems so that the latest information is always available for everybody without any manual steps, even on-site with mobile, so that deviations from designs can be avoided. Vector BIM components can be used to enrich application UIs. They are reusable components for visualizing the BIM data that can be used in any custom application UIs. The application developer can focus on the business logic of the application and use the Vector BIM component to cover the BIM visualization part. With the accurate BIM data in your application, you can have up-to-date view to the situation at the construction site. And finally, we have analytics that can be used to automate and get insight to the complex BIM data. You can reduce manual checks and improve the quality. Brief outlook on the different customer categories we have and some examples. So first, our offering for large construction companies. So here the examples come from Finland, YIT, which is a major construction company in Nordics, and they are building the largest bridge in Finland and using our tool for collaboration there. Next is government agencies. Example here is the Finnish Transport Infrastructure Agency, which is using our tools in nationwide road building and maintenance projects. And the last example, last category are large cities. Cities from Finland, Espoo and Helsinki, and they are using the tools for collaboration throughout the whole life cycle of city development and then also in the facility management. That's all. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Great. Thank you so much for your presentation. Do we have any questions for Vektorio and Matti? You can just post the questions to the chat. Okay. If no questions from Matti at this point, thank you so much again. And then next one, we have CS Control Software and Jarkko Laaksonen. Jarkko, over to you.
Just a little bit moment here. You should be able to see my screen as well, I guess.
Yes. All right. Please go ahead.
So I'm the founder and CEO of CS Control Software, OY, and during the years we have been building many, focusing heavily on the software development, but we are also to use mechanical solutions as well as robotics and electric things. Some of our expertise are based on the different industries. We have been working in mining sites. We have been working on several factories, manufacturing several types of products and building all kind of predictive maintenance applications. We have been working a lot with power plants as well, to making all kind of nice applications, including load sharing applications for power plants. On the smart city area, we are collecting all the know-how what we have together and building applications that are meaningful for our customers on that area. One example, what we are able to build by using our know-how and knowledge. So on the screen you have picture of two different cities. One is in Finland, one is in Sweden, and in the both places we are controlling the street lights. We are even able to build systems that we are reading all the information from each individual lamps there, so we know if there is some failure or issues or the lifetime is just about the ending. So it's relatively easy to predictive maintenance time for the lamps. The main issue why we are dimming the lights is because we don't like to have full power in use whole time, and both these applications what you can see here are making energy savings up to 42%, 42 point something one and 42 point something the other one. Cannot remember which way the numbers were after the whole numbers. Anyway, these kind of applications are dimming because the safety on the road is the main issue. So we are keeping lights on whole time, and we are using AI to estimate how the traffic is changing and how we are able to do the dimming. Same application can be used for guide the traffic flow as well. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jarkko, for your presentation. And then do we have any questions from the audience? For Jarkko, you can use either Q&A or in the chat. And if you have questions for the previous companies, please then to remember to indicate to which company your question is for. Okay. But if no questions for Jarkko and CS Control software at this point, I think then we can move forward to next company, and that will be FinBin, represented by Mohammed Kassim. Kassim, over to you.
Okay. Okay. Hi, greetings everyone. This is Mohammed Kassim on behalf of FinBin, the parent company Lehtovuori. So FinBin is a next generation solar powered smart bin, and just short up on the market for smart bins. It's supposed to grow to 5.42 billion by 2025. And of course, Asia will be the biggest growth market. That includes developed and developing cities, especially after COVID-19. No size fits all. The key point here is customization between urbanized and developing countries, because the needs would be different. And we will look at that, just like the difference between Singapore and Cambodia or Bangladesh. A bit of points on the smart bin. It has a good compaction power, which increases 5 to 7 more times space rather than a conventional bin. Actual fill level information, just in time emptying data. Data is sent by real time, email, SMS with analytics. And of course, carbon footprint is decreased over 90% with lesser movement by the collection vehicles. Solar powered, indoor and outdoor version, advertisement and messaging options, LED panels, 5G options or smart stations scalable for the future. Successfully deployed in Europe, Middle East, America, cities like Helsinki, Stockholm, mostly developed cities, Dubai, and we are coming to Asia. On an apple-to-apple matchup with other smart bins across the world or 10 years ahead, we have learned and improved over time and have strong attributes like reduced collection, productivity, better smart sensors, overall a better environment, carbon reduction. And of course, we're looking at more than smart bins, looking at 2 areas other than what we have now. For developed countries like Singapore, moving to enhancements to robotics and other new developments. And for the developing countries, no frills smart bins for their smart ambitions and other areas. And of course, we have looked at their challenges and improved over the time on improving our product. And of course, we are open to talk with partners and other key participants for both options, for the developed and developing cities, or for sales of our current smart bins. We can talk directly and you can contact me. Thank you. This is Kasim signing off for FinBin, Lehtovuori.
Thank you, Kasim. Actually, Kasim, if we stay, I have a couple of questions for actually all of the companies. Maybe Kasim, we start with you.
Okay.
So can you tell us a little bit more about your Singapore roadmap? And also then, are you fundraising or what kind of collaboration opportunities are you looking for?
Okay, Sammy. Also, greetings to everyone. So FinBin is coming to Asia, and we are starting with Singapore. We were in discussions with some of the ASEAN cities also, and the directions are a bit different. The directions meaning we would like to do R&D and future enhancements to the product, what has been developed and deployed in the developed countries in Singapore, either with a shortlisted university we are talking to, and also raising funds. We have talked to UNDP or ADB Bank, or we are open for any other funders to participate. And why? So that we can develop these enhancements in Singapore and we can deploy that in Asia for our clients and also sales back to Europe. Then there's another option where we are looking at by the needs of the people in the developing cities who don't need the complete set of smart features, no frills smart bins, and we also customizing such a solution based on their customization needs. So we are open for partners, funders. Yes, Sami.
Okay, very good. But then maybe we go back in the reverse order. Same question. So Jarkko, CS Control Software, how does the Singapore looks like in your roadmap? And are you fundraising or what kind of partnerships you're looking for? Jarkko, can you hear us? You're still muted. Okay, while we're waiting Jarkko to come back, maybe Matti from Vektorio, same question. So how does the Singapore looks like on your roadmap? Are you fundraising and or what kind of collaboration opportunities you're looking for?
We are not yet established in Asian market, so we see that the Singapore is the first place to start, and why Singapore is really advanced in usage of BIM modeling, BIM data, and we see that's why Singapore is a good place to start. And we are looking for customers and partners, not fundraising right now.
Okay, good, thank you. And then Karina Solution, Juha, how about on your side?
So we have had one customer case in China, and this is the Finnish company MacGregor having the factory there. So we made this kind of factory optimization kind of setup for them in China. Currently, we are in the discussions with the Business Finland China and also with some of the customers like a company called Covent Garden, which is one of the biggest construction companies in Finland. In China. But currently no real active project ongoing, but some experience, yes.
Okay, and are you fundraising?
Fundraiser.
Are you raising funds at the moment?
We are currently in the process to do that, yes, here in Europe.
Okay, very good. And then Jarkko, did we get you back?
Yes, sorry for my internet is a little bit challenging thanks to local operator. We are not fundraising right now. Now we are working already in Asia. We are working with power plant projects in Indonesia, energy storage system in Singapore, for example, and I'm making this call from Philippines. So we are here already ready. We are developing whole time our operations, and we are very interested to find partners who are participating in new projects and building something new, something commercial, successful things. And if that requires financing, it's perfectly okay for us. We are also able to arrange some opportunities for other ones to finance the projects for our customers. For example, streetlight systems, so that customer can purchase the products and by the savings what the end user is getting from the dimming the lights, so they can pay some interest to investor, and it will be the best payback time so far has been 1 year actually, so it can be very fast way to make money.
Okay, good. Thank you, Jarkko. All right, and we had one question from the audience for block 1. Juha Lehtinen from Karina already provided the contact details. So hopefully then you are able to arrange the meeting between you later on. Do we have any other questions from the audience? Okay. So if we don't have any other questions, I think that then we can conclude this Breakout Room 3 session. Thank you for all the participants being part of our main event and the conversation and panel today. And thank you also for dialing for this Breakout Room 3 session today. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to conclude the session now. I'm wishing you a very good weekend. Stay healthy, and thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.